A repeat of last year's final. As Shichinohe moved any closer to Riner.
He's got to get aggressive. He can't be backpedaling the whole time and being defensive and looking for... He's got to take chances.
Bit of a tap to the mouth. Shichinohe just acknowledging with a tap to the back and then a handshake as well. No harm done.
That's what we need. We need him to get up there and get aggressive. At this point, better to attack and get countered by Riner than to lose by Shido's.
There's the Sutemi waza that David has been talking about. Once he decides, once he's going to decide, once he's decided to work on something, that's it.
Well, that leaves Shichinohe with only one option, that's Ippon.
A battle for a good grip. That's always the problem for Shichinohe, getting something that he feels confident that he can work from. Because once it's on, Riner's not going to wait around for it.
This is also, I think, his downfall, trying to get the perfect grip.
Yeah.
Just get some kind of grip and try to make something happen.
Shichinohe penalized for stepping out.
As you said earlier, how many fights were near where these guys just get flooded by penalties?
Riner picks up a penalty for breaking off the grip with both hands. A minor annoyance to him, but with Wazari on the board, he's not going to let that trouble him too much. Shichinohe again looking for the grip high up and around the collar. Riner just pulling the head back and making it impossible to settle on that. Time ticking away really quickly here. We're already under 2 minutes.
As you were saying, it's Shichinohe losing the gripping battle. Riner not allowing him to get any sort of grip, and then Riner occasionally getting that grip right at the back of the collar. Able to drive his opponent basically any which way he wants, including down like that.
There's not really that amount of time left for Shichinohe to enjoy the luxury of having a look. Time's slipping away here. Wazari down. Need to get a little bit closer and a little bit quicker.
Now it's 3-2.
Definitely don't want to go out on the back of a Shido in the World Championship final.
just not the caliber that he was last year in this final. Last year, he had more of a go for broke kind of attitude. And here he
goes again.
Just ragdolled.
I know, flung or tossed aside almost. You don't want to say that to a man the size of Shichinohe. But that was what it was, just tossed aside.
There's so much behind it, he had no control over it. He just flicking him over his shoulder. And Shichinohe wastes another chance, I think. That's the way I see it. He just doesn't take the chances. It's easier for me to say up here, but
so still no working out as yet by anyone in that category how to deal with Riner, how to get close to him, how to press him, you know, put him on the edge, come close to giving him a real challenge. Riner remains supreme and he remains world champion, and he's the only fighter to retain his title here in Astana. Time for Riner to enjoy the fans, the crowd. A few pictures on the way down back to the area. He won't have to change his gi, he's in white, so he can just hang around the awarding ceremony area, because it'll be his turn soon. Threatened at all today?
No.
No. When you look at the number of contests that Riner has in a year, they get up there to whatever most of the other top fighters are having. It's in the number of events that he gets those contests in. That is to say, he'll go to 5 and he'll have 5 fights in every one. So by the time he's come to the end of his 5 events for the year, he's got 25 fights. Whereas someone else will get knocked out in the first, second or third round on occasion, and they'll then attend more events, but end up with the same number of contests at the end of the year, but they've had to go so many more because they're not fighting every single fight. Every event that Riner goes to, he fights a full card, because he wins them all.